Oh, so I really, really, really wanted to paint a rainbow. So that's what I've done. And I've made a little tutorial out of it so that if you fancy giving it a go, you can. So I've used a 30 by 30 centimetre canvas, a nice deep one. And as you can see, I've been doodling on it, and I didn't like that design. So I'm going to kill that design with a nice layer of purple acrylic. There we go. Let that dry. And I've also added a centimetre deep border all the way around the edge. I'm just using chalk here. I've used a dinner plate. I don't know if you clocked that. A dinner plate to put in the top of the rainbow. And then I'm ready to just put that lovely bold design in, starting with a lovely gorgeous red, and then I think I move on to an orange. Isn't painting rainbows so satisfying? Why did nobody tell me? I know you've all been painting them for a long time now. Nice yellow. Actually, to be honest, I did paint one at the beginning of the year for the first lockdown it was, and I did really enjoy it. It was good fun. It's just so nice to use colours that I wouldn't normally use. I've got quite a specific palette, and yeah, so I've really enjoyed this. I think I might do some more. Okay, so I've got a nice light blue and then a darker one, and then lovely, lovely purple, and last but not least, that gorgeous pink. This is just one layer of colour here. I do wait for it to dry and put another layer, and there you go. See, that's 2 layers worth of paint. And just tidying it up with another layer of that aubergine purple. Make it nice and thick and lovely. With a little bit of white, just put a few white splodges in to get some different shades going there. Adds a bit of interest. Okay, so on the right there you can see I've got a design for a big gold tree which goes into the centre of the rainbow. You can freehand your own tree, or you can use the design that I will put on my website. There we go. I've used white paint just to paint it in, but that's purely so that you can see what I'm doing via this tutorial. You can just use a pencil and sketch it in. I've measured down the middle of the canvas so that I've got a line that I can use for the trunk, and then I've got the branches going off either side. Okay, now I'm adding some hearts. I use hearts and star stencils because I'm not very good at drawing them freehand. So once I've got a shape I like, I hang on to it. And I've used those stencils to draw those fiddly little stars in. I think I've got stars at the top and hearts at the bottom. You don't have to stick to this design. You can do whatever you want. It's your artwork. Do whatever you want to do. There we go. So I'm just using a pencil to sketch those in. And then I think later I'll put them in with the white paint so that you can see them nice and clearly. That's it. I've taken a few off. I've put the border back in. I don't know if you can just see the border, and then some of the stars have gone off the border. It just makes it seem a little bit more sophisticated. Oh, I don't know. It just adds an element of design. There we go. Okay, so now I'm using the gold leaf glue and I'm painting it all over where I want that gold leaf to go. I'm taking my time with those leaves because they are quite fiddly and I want it to be a nice crisp design. So yeah, I'm not rushing, just taking my time, getting that glue down. Getting it down nice and evenly so that it dries at the same rate and it will all be dry at the same time. It will be worth it in the long run, I promise. Okay. That's it. Quite a lot of work, but it's got to be done. And then once the glue has gone transparent and tacky, it won't dry, it'll go tacky. Then you can lay the gold leaf on top of the glue and it will stick to the glue, obviously. And it won't stick to where the glue is not. It's quite a strong glue. But you've got to wait for it to go transparent. Because if it's still milky, then it won't work. Okay. So there's the lovely gold leaf, just layering it on, rubbing it in with my fingers. Rub it in, make sure it's all firmly attached, and then use a dry brush to just brush off any of the little bits that aren't going to stick down. And you'll get loads of little bits which you can save up, scoop them up, save them up, and use them next time. Don't waste them. I've hoovered a lot of gold leaf up, but no, you can use it again. Okay, so there you go. Right, I think now that border that I mentioned before, I've just put a little bit of glue on that border, wait for it to go tacky, and then layer on the gold leaf, and just use my fingers to rub it into that line and push off any bits that I don't want. I think it looks nice to have the border. I don't know. Yeah, what do you think? Let me know. Okay, so now some white acrylic paint. Just adding some little dots, little stars, a little bit of magic. Those stars are just a cross with another cross through them. Take your time with them. They're quite fiddly, actually. Find the right brush for you. And just, you know, oh, there we go. All finished. So, yeah, that's my rainbow, and I really like it. And I do think I'm going to do some more. Anyway, if you give it a go, let me know. And I hope you have some fun. Oh, good luck with it all. Bye.